Oh, are we? Are we gathering? Are we together? We're together on the YouTubes. I'm sharing on what they call the Facebooks. Are we gathering? Oh, are we together? We're together on the YouTubes. Better turn down the volume of the YouTubes. It's Chuck Roy, your bear here. And I wanted to get on the live stream to share important news here at Colorado Comedy Shows, where, if we haven't met recently, I'm what they call the chairman of the board, B-O-R-E-D. Terrible pun, and that's what I love to do. So it's been a while, and while I type out the Facebook invitation, I want to just say hello to you all. And like I said, there's some good news. So just typing on the Facebook stream, and then big news. It's all behind, right? How are you, YouTubes? What have you been up to? Is there anything you missed while we were gone? Is there anything special about when we were together that you'd like us to repeat? Because we're doing more shows, and that's kind of the purpose of posting on the Facebook and talking to you live and drinking from my traveling cup. The last time we were in Vernal, Steve could not handle the hotel coffee cup, so he went to the Walmart, and I was treated to a Different Strokes coffee mug. And so tomorrow, that's what I'm packing to bring. So bringing my coffee mug, I guess, to go to Vernal. I'm glad to tell you we got. We'll start with the news. That's us. We're going on the road. Vernal, Utah. That's what I'm going to tell you about, everybody. Road trip ahead, starting tomorrow. And that's why I wanted to get on the Facebook first, to let you know all of our bank deposit money is fine. Your ticket money is fine. I got a letter from the CEO of Eventbrite this week, where I'm a shareholder, and we were pretty frank in our conversation. And she reminded me that your ticket money is safe at Eventbrite. So I was thrilled to. I got a form letter. It sounds more fun the other way, doesn't it? So we're going to take the old Colorado Comedy Shows tour bus out to the I-70 west. We're going west to Utah. And it's Mike Langworthy, Stephanie McHugh, myself, Stephen Young, and we'll be in Vernal, Utah. That's us over there, somewhere that way. And you get the point. It was a fun show last time. Steve and I went and had a joyful drive out there, met wonderful people, Adam and his wonderful company of friends, his lovely significant other. And they tuned us in on how to go to Dinosaur Land. So we saw a bunch of old bones, which is my nickname on Grindr. Okay. You didn't see that joke coming. It's your old bear here. I'm gonna try to watch the live streams to see if Stacy, our good friend, is watching from Switzerland on her vacation. So she better not be watching, but she could be watching. And hello to anybody else who's watching on the YouTubes or over on the Facebooks. I haven't got to relog into the Facebook to see if you're chatting. So I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about what life is like going on the road with such funny people. And that's because I've decided to share a little bit more with you, like what's it like to put together comedy shows? What's our purpose? What are we doing? And I got that idea from a friend and a person I've invited to help Colorado comedy shows do better on things like social media. So I kind of can't wait to tell you about that. Okay, I can see if you're commenting on what they call the Facebook. And then I better share with my friends, so my friends can see that I'm going off to the Vernal. All right, so I can even comment on Facebook. I'm chatting to you if you're chatting to me. If you're not chatting, it's very likable, or likely. I haven't been on the Facebook here for us in a little bit. Look where we're playing. The Vernal Middle School Auditorium. Where have I played? Red Rocks, right? Red Rocks. Sound stages, Hollywood, Boston. Like really hot comedy clubs. And now Vernal Middle School Auditorium. God damn it, I'm lucky. That's what they tell you when you get to Vernal. It's a venue that holds enough people for the charity to do well. So Vernal is not or Vernal is a gorgeous, lovable town that has a wonderful Rotary Club and also not too many pests, thanks to Picket Pest Control. I just realized they had sponsors and thought I should share. And I should tag them too. Can't wait to raise money for friends. Okay, look at that. What if people in Utah are up and watching us now? That'd be really good. We had fun, first of all, when we played the Vernal Theater and went to breweries thereafter. So that's why I know I'm looking forward to these shows. I have stuff to celebrate too, Whoops, I keep clickety clacking through the slides. That's us. After Vernal, we're gonna sail aboard the I'm an Idiot. It's my favorite. All right, over the I'm an Idiot, and then over to Roosevelt. Never been, and look forward to playing the Union High School auditorium. So we're graduating from an elementary school or middle school to a high school auditorium. I hope when we come back, I can play the community college. That'd be great. Okay, can't wait to travel. They're super smart. I think I'm the dumbest person in the truck. Steve is kicking ass and a brilliant person to talk to, and he'll let you have your thoughts and then he'll kindly inform you what the right opinion is. He's funny, and I enjoy long conversations on. It's like a 6-hour trip from Denver out to Vernal, so we'll have plenty of time to talk, and we'll live stream. And we have to do stories. That's the thing. That's why I jumped on here to live stream and talk about doing stories. Because I'll tell you a story. I was talking to Juliana Hang yesterday on the Zoom, and she was like, you have to tell stories or do the stories on the way back, on the way to Vernal, and throughout the whole road trip, share the story about going on the road. So if you know Juliana, she's a kind person and will do anything for a good cause. I thought, That's a smart idea. I've heard it before. And no, I don't think those people were ever wrong. And Juliana certainly isn't wrong. She's most likely right. So we're going to try to share stories. I know what kinds of questions I want to ask them. Mike Langworthy, Stephanie McHugh, and Stephen Young. That's who I'm touring with. And I can't wait to see what we do with the stories feature of some of those live streaming apps. I know Steve is on the TikTok, and so I said I'm stealing it from him. I don't want to get my own. I said I should get my own, and he was like, "Oh," and so I'm going to steal his for a bit. All right, you're a joyful crowd, and I think this is working. All right, I'm still watching myself on the YouTubes, and that it's coming across. Okay, so hopefully we see you in Roosevelt. I bet they have a brewery. We got good food in Vernal and great beers. Steve would know the name of the brewery, and he'll certainly tell us about it on Dear Comics. Follow us on Instagram, and he'll do it. Look at that. There's Steve. I stole those from social media. They're terrific Facebook posts that friends and family made. I'm new to this Zoom clicking feature. I wish I was better at it. Sorry. You're so patient and forgiving of my screen navigating errors. Stephanie's damn funny. She has a dry bar comedy special, and that's why I wanted to bring her back to Vernal. I thought when I played this town, the next morning I was like, we're coming back, and they will love Stephanie McHugh. They need to see a funny woman like her. So it happened. I think that's really cool. So thanks to Friends Against Family Violence for believing in Stephanie and us for charity comedy nights, and can't wait to meet the nice people of Roosevelt. There's Vernal. I think I had them in backwards order. Oh, these were just to re-promote. Me and the graphics team had a meeting about this, but I wasn't paying attention. I was drinking a nice Earl Grey, and they were like, it's important you do these in order and remember. And I was like, yeah, important. Let me do it like this. Is that it? What if I go this way? Doggy in the middle. Dear Comics at the bar is where you follow us at Dear Comics on the Instagrams, the Facebook. It's once you start tagging at Dear Comics, you'll see it. Dear Comics at the bar. On TikTok, I believe it's at Dear Comics. And so it will be funny all weekend. And I hope you really enjoy that. And perhaps we'll get an Augie Doggy sighting. There's one for sure. April 1. We're going to be at Diebold Brewing Company. I like them. They're just very nice. The Diebold's. They believe in us. I believe in them. I think this is going to work. I know some people who bought tickets so far, and they're goddamn fun. So it should be a sure shooting goddamn funny comedy show. I know I'm cursing, but I stopped talking about Vernal, so I don't have to be so clean anymore. Whoa, that was tough. It's a charity show, I don't want to go cursing in like, hey, thanks for helping out the charity. Fuck, dick, dick, boom. But I could say fuck, dick, dick, boom, and do all the other great songs and come to love on my comedy shows where we're playing Diebold. It is going to be April 1. It's for real a show. I'm not shitting you. And yes, we're using Augie Doggy as a goddamn photo. So I'm totally fucking with the audience. It's April 1. We have a really funny bit built in. I have some really funny comics. Of course, Stephanie McHugh. Couldn't get Mike Langworthy to come back, but that's because he's doing his daughter Elizabeth's play, and I wish I had included that on the promotion. So I have Emily Cornelius. It's nice to see her just crushing it, and she's still like just true to herself. It's real funny comedy. I love what she chooses for subjects. I love how she comes to punchline conclusions. they're surprising to me and funny, and that's the joyful treat of comedy. Like, it is fun when somebody surprises you and gets you to belly laugh, and Emily Cornelius can do that for me, and I hope she gets to do that for my friends at D-Boat on April 1. More trickery. I believe we're doing a Zoom. We're trying to have Zoom live in our show. So that's Ed Smythe. And I don't know if I should have said just Bronco Brad there, Oog, son of Og. I want him to bring all the characters and really have fun with the fact that we could have him live on Zoom in one of our comedy shows and see if the audience really enjoys it. So Juliana Hang is going to join us, and you'll see her more often. I've asked her to help us with Colorado Comedy Show's Facebook and our Instagram and whatnot. So you may have already seen how she's getting people to be engaged with things like D-Boat Comedy Show. And I'm thrilled to get help. Like, I needed help. I wanted something like a virtual assistant. Juliana had posted that she wanted that kind of work. I've enjoyed hiring her to get jokes. And I was like, virtual assistant, Facebook stuff, could you help me get this to be super funny? And so she was like, yes. And we talked about it. Her idea was like, just start sharing the what's going on behind the scenes. Tell people the deal, like how you put together a show. And we're here. I like it. It's kind of fun to talk to you and think about or share my intention to just push that crowd on D-Boat April 1. And so there's a couple of surprises in the works because it's April 1. There's a thing going on to make you enjoy and laugh. And ask yourself, is it April 1 or is it comedy show? And I shouldn't have even said that, but I don't think I'm giving away the whole deal. I just think you already knew it was April 1, and I want to make sure you know we're appropriately addressing that with some goddamn funny comedy. Oh God, I just checked to see if I'm on mute. I forgot. I turned down the YouTube earlier so we wouldn't have feedback, and we got good feedback from Gladys, and there's Elevating Connections. So Gladys, really happy with us and how we're doing at selling shows and corporate events and turning it into donations to Elevating Connections. We're super proud of Gladys and our virtual events team. They knocked it out of the park and helped us. That's Elevating Connections, our favorite charity. We donate 10% to Elevating Connections, and it's important to us because it's their programs for youth who are separated from their siblings by the foster care system. And let me put it this way. We're Colorado Comedy Shows, and I'm a citizen of Colorado. And Colorado's important to me. If we as Colorado are going to take young people away from their family when we deem it necessary, and in many cases it's necessary, and we can't find enough families or a family who can take all of the siblings in and they get separated, that's a difficult, awful thing. And so it's up to us to sort of work together and provide things like opportunities for the kids to get back together with their siblings, brothers and sisters, theys and theirs, and she's and he's, and wonderful children and young adults and people who've have lived experience in the foster care system. I think that's important to provide times for them to get together, and that's what Stacy and the gang at Elevating Connections do, and do so well. And we love their support and try our best, to raise more money for them and their program. So every time you buy a ticket with us, 10% at a minimum. And that's our team right there. They'll answer your call, take your gigs right now. Gladys and her whole team, they're raring and ready to go. That photo is so funny. Unequitable or inequitable. Sorry, it's so late. Long day. What are you gonna do, Gladys? Your team. We're gonna get some. It's a little single gendered, but can you blame me, everybody? Gladys has known these girls for a long time, and they answer the phone faster than anybody I know. They collaborate, and they share, and they help us raise money for Elevating Connections. So I'm just going to try to be better as a leader. I know that's on me, and so I want to energize Gladys's team, and we'll be a little more transparent about that. But overall, I just want to thank them for their awesome work at answering the phones, selling the tickets, booking the gigs, getting us out to Vernal, Roosevelt, Debo. As private shows, we're gonna make shit ton of money. Thank God damn it, Gladys. We appreciate you for that, because we get to donate a bunch and there's profit. Oh shit. So anyway, Gladys wanted to make sure we said thanks to friends and family, Friends Against Family Violence. What you do is good work, and we're excited to make people laugh and help you raise money, and share a good night together. And oh geez, that's embarrassing. Those guys in graphics. I didn't know you'd do this. Thank you, Gladys. Yeah, adjunct instructor of the year over at the prestigious community college here in the Denver. So who knew? And thank you. Cheers. We're gonna drink and celebrate to that. Oh God. Gang. This was a good talk. Juliana, this was a good idea. I have a strong feeling you can watch this whole thing. You're probably viewer number 2, but thank you, Juliana. I'm looking at me on screen, Juliana, which you know me. I'm all like me. But Juliana, thank you. I thought this was a smart idea. Those of you who hung out and watched, stay tuned, because Juliana had a bunch of other smart ideas, and we'll be doing more live streams and making you laugh wherever you are and whenever we goddamn well feel like it. Plus at the times we're appropriately booked, because we're wicked professional. Peace, love, and more comedy shows, gang. See y'all later.